Every day, you eat it, you drink it, you breathe it. And you have absolutely no idea it is happening. This is a story about something already inside you, inside your children, inside every living thing on this planet. This is the story of the silent poison. In the year 1907, a scientist stood over a flask and changed the world. He held up something the world had never seen, a material that would never die. The world celebrated. Factories ran, cities gleamed, life became faster, cheaper, and easier than ever before. But every promise has a price, and this one was already beginning to decay. Years later, in a hospital in Italy, a scientist examined something ordinary: a newborn baby's umbilical cord. That cord, the single sacred thread connecting a mother to her unborn child, held a secret neither of them knew. Inside the cord, microplastics. A child, not yet born, already contaminated. Plastic never dies. Everything fades. Plastic remains. Plastic never disappears. It only becomes too small to see. Any plastic fragment smaller than 5 millimeters is called a microplastic. Invisible to the eye, present everywhere. The water looks clean. That's the problem. Smaller than microplastics, nanoplastics. So tiny they pass through cells, even the brain's barrier. Go to the deepest place on this planet, 11 kilometers beneath the ocean's surface. A place no human being has ever truly reached. Microplastics were found there, even there. On the snow-covered peaks of the Himalayas, in samples collected at the edge of the sky, found. He removed his glasses, pressed his hands over his eyes, and sat in silence. Antarctica, the most remote and untouched place on Earth. Even here, in air that no city has ever breathed, the instruments found it. There is no longer a single ecosystem on Earth that is untouched. Not one. Deep in the Amazon, hundreds of kilometers from the nearest road, a researcher knelt in ancient soil and found what should not have been there. Wherever we go, it has already arrived, before us, waiting. A fish swims through open water. Tiny particles catch the light and look exactly like food. Inside the fish, the plastic accumulates. The fish does not know. It keeps swimming. From the ocean, to the net, to the kitchen, to the plate. The journey takes less than a day. Even honey, that golden, ancient, natural food, carries traces of what we have done to the world. Sea salt, rock salt, any salt. Microplastics have reached them all. Label says pure. Label says clean. Inside, invisible microplastics. Even the air you breathe carries plastic into your lungs. Scientists estimate the average person consumes 5 grams of microplastic every week. The weight of a credit card. The question that drives researchers across the world is what this is doing to the human body. Microplastics disrupt hormones, confusing the signals your organs need. Linked to lower fertility. The doctor read the results, and the room went silent. A healthy cell divides. A nanoparticle enters. Then division goes wrong. In 2023, microplastics reached human brain tissue, inside the neurons that carry our thoughts. Clean habits help, but plastic inside can stay and accumulate. Back to the beginning, when the world created plastic and chose not to ask why. Since 1950, humanity has produced 9 billion tons of plastic. 9 billion! With every ton added, the Earth carries a little more than it was built to hold. Every single minute, the equivalent of a fully loaded garbage truck of plastic is deposited into the world's oceans. Every minute, without pause. A plastic graveyard drifts across the Pacific, vast as 3 Francis. They knew recycling would fail. They knew for decades. And still, they continued. They blamed consumers. Stamped recycling symbols on unrecyclable plastic. A worldwide deception. They told you it was your fault. Sort your bins, save the world. But it was never enough. The documents that proved it were shredded. The truth was hidden, and the public never knew. Rivers were once clean. Now that world no longer exists. A child plays, drinks, eats, laughs, and inside, plastic quietly settles. A family eats, laughs, feels safe. They don't know the food, water, and air carry poison. In 2021, the European Union banned single-use plastics, the first major legislation of its kind anywhere in the world. Across 60 countries, governments began to act. Small steps, real change. In the Pacific, a system collects our forgotten plastic. Remarkable. But the garbage patch still stretches beyond sight. In Japan, scientists found bacteria that can eat plastic. Nature trying to fix what humans created. Science is clear. Plastic already inside nature cannot be taken back. We are the first generation to carry plastic inside our bodies. Not metaphor, biology. Plastic lives in our bones, present and permanent. In the human heart, microplastics embedded in the tissue, and with every beat, they remain. At every step of plastic's journey, from the oil field to the factory, to the shelf, to the ocean, human beings were present. We built every step of this system. Billions of careless moments became one catastrophe. We created plastic, discarded it, then consumed it through food, air, and water. No warning, no sound. The planet spins, beautiful, silent, contaminated. A drop falls. The water looks pure. One day, we discovered we were already filled from within. Thank you for watching video. Please subscribe, like, and share.